stage until I got to the hospital in an ambulance, and fussing that it happened on stage, by the way, because I didn't want it to happen. And the doctor leaned over in my ear and said, "You had a massive heart attack." And the reason I didn't realize it is because I had none of the symptoms that they say, no numbness, no sharp pain, no anything. I just kind of drifted off to sleep. I didn't know what it was, but I almost died.
Massive heart attack.
He said 5 minutes later I'd have been dead on arrival. The right side of my heart had completely stopped getting blood at all. And as long as I was up preaching, I felt fine. But when I sat down, the adrenaline dropped, and it exposed the fact that I was preaching with half of my heart closed through a clot. And they had to go get it. And it was an amazing.
Look, Bishop T.D. Jakes said he had a heart attack, fam. I don't know what the big confusion is. Like a lot of people saying Charleston White and others saying the man was faking this. He faking his body, giving out to go viral. Look, bro, a lot of people do a lot of things. Bishop T.D. Jakes might be a twerker, might be all type of shit behind the scenes, but come on, nigga, when your body shuts down, your body shuts down. The man that's getting older, that's what a lot of people don't know, or act like they don't know. Everybody, if you live long enough, you're gonna feel the effects of age. So let's stop all the bullshit, fam, that every time something happens, it has to be questioned. Now, bro, everything ain't no controversy. Yeah, everything ain't no controversy, because one thing the great bishop does know is when you speak it into the existence. You know what I mean? So that man ain't about to put, I'm half of my chest closed down. He ain't about to go that far just to entertain you motherfuckers or take it away from the other narrative. Like I said, when it comes to all the zesty shit, bro, quick story. I got Uncle Lewis. Yeah, shout out my Uncle Lewis if he see this video. You know what I mean? Uncle Lewis look like me. You know what I mean? Your Uncle Lewis look like me. The gold teeth, he ain't got dread, but gold glasses. My uncle look just like me with the gold chain. This is how my uncle dresses. But he is a bishop. You know what I mean? Lead the church. Lead the congregation. You know what I mean? Very good man. You know what I mean? Depends on how you look at it. You know what I mean? Now, if you walk into my Uncle Lewis' house, bro, kids can't go there. Yeah, kids can't go there. If you walk my Uncle Lewis' house, he's going to have them a hotel. Probably going to have him favorite drug of choice. Let's leave it at that. You know what I mean? Real shit. He's going to have a porno playing on the TV. Look, bro, when I was younger, fam, 17, 18, 19, somewhere like that, I used to drive around the great Bishop Lewis, you know what I mean, looking for hoes, bro. Why he was, let's just say he was binging, you know what I mean? At the end of the night, I get my couple $100 for doing it, you know what I mean? But I'm driving him around to get his shit, to get his hoe, take him back to the house, nigga, I'm the chauffeur, you know what I mean? That's the great bishop, you know what I mean? So look here, bro. Just cause a man believes with all his heart into the Christian faith or whatever he believes in, it don't make him 100%. Yeah, it don't make him 100 type nigga. Let's just say it like that. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. You know what I mean? It doesn't make him the person that you should bet it all on. You shouldn't bet the house on a great bishop. Yeah, nah. It's a separation. Yeah, you got to know where to separate what. You know what I mean? Nah, like my Uncle Lewis, Bishop T.D. Jakes, for that congregation, while he's there, he's the best of the best. At home, you got to let that man take off the cloak and be regular, you know what I mean? But moral of the story is, bro, you could talk about a person, what they do behind the scenes, but when it comes down to your body failing, this shit is serious. Yeah, this shit is serious. And the moral of the story is, the best thing you could do is make sure you're right. Unfortunately, most men don't want to go get them yearly checkups. You know what I mean? Yeah, when you get to a certain age, they even got to go in, yeah. You know what I mean? Shit, when you get older, you got to go in, yeah. Most people don't want to get that type of checkup, bro. And you faced with something like this, bro, a stroke, a heart attack. These things happen while the body gets older, bro. The body is a machine. If you don't take care of this machine and keep it properly tuned, these things happen. Look, bro, don't listen to everything Charleston White says. He makes his money just like all other content creators. A lot of content creators go way too far because they want to make a story, make this controversy, make this conspiracy, but it is no conspiracy. When you get older, fam. Point blank, period. Now, whether or not Bishop T.D. Jakes, like that zesty shit, or was making I think he was making a little Junior Dean suck him off or some shit like that. I don't know, allegedly, fam. This ain't about that, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't trust now motherfucker on this good earth. Yeah, they show you live long enough. And trust comes in all different packages. It's emotional trust, it's financially trust. I don't trust you to be safe if I put love in you. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of shit, fam, that you just trust. You don't trust everything. Why? Because it keeps you safe and keeps you protected. You know what I mean? That's just my way of dealing with it. But, hey, that's me. Drop it in the comments, bro. It's Cars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. We going up. All the way up. All the way up. All the way turned up. Oh, yeah, we're going all the way up, bro. It's Cars from the Playground. It is no other way. It is no other way. I have no other choice. I have to be me, and I have to keep going. It's Cars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm equipped. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.